and welcome to our ongoing series on how you can become a purple belt in just 2 weeks. These clips are here and they're designed to help you to achieve that goal.
What's up, Nita? I'm Master Gregory Hart and I'm bringing you these training videos to help you to get your purple belt in the next 2 weeks. First up, we're going to just start off with some basic etiquette, and what I'd like to take you through is the basic greeting and how we start a class. In the beginning, everybody lines up in front of the instructor in belt order, so the black belts would be to my left and the junior belts to my right. Everybody would line up facing the instructor and the commands would be given like this. Chidit, Cookie Hunted. This is where you turn to the South African flag. Bare, salute the South African flag by placing your hand across your heart. Baro, coming back. I would say Sabine Hunted, just turn to the instructor. Etiquette, bow to the instructor. And that's how class would start. So let's go through that again. Cookie Hunted. Bare, Baro, Sabine, sit. Again. Good. And then some of the other commands that you might hear is once you have done the chariot and the kunyet, you will get Jimbi. Jimbi simply means ready or ready position. Nice and relaxed. Arms straight, body straight. Feet not too far apart, shoulder width apart, feet parallel. So don't turn them out or turn them in. Keep them parallel. Nice and comfortable under shoulder width. The fists are exactly a fist apart. They're not flat, they're turned around. So the thumbs would join at a 90-degree angle. Okay? And bring them down, just relax your arms onto your chest and separate them out by fist width. Yep. Jimbi. Very nice. And from there, you're ready to start class. One of the first things that you might be shown is a traditional standing block called a sangan maki. I'm going to go through that with you guys now. Jit. Yet. Jimbi. Sangan maki, or rising block. Let me first show you what each of the hands are going to be doing independently. And then what you'll see is that very soon we're going to put both of those hands together. So, starting off with your right hand, bring that hand across. Then block up. Turning that outside edge of your hand up and lifting it up nice and high, 45-degree angle above your head. Okay, hold it there. From there, cover down, drop the elbow down across your face and pull back onto the hip. If you're looking at it from the side, comes across the body, blocks up above your head. And you can see there that it's actually in front of your head. A fist radius above and in front. And it's not flat, it's up at a 45-degree angle. This makes it structurally much stronger if it's at that 45-degree angle than if it's flat. If it's flat, you'll find it's very easy to bend and very soft and weak. Put it up at that 45-degree angle, you're going to find it much stronger. Easiest way for you to check is take the middle of the inside of your forearm and put the middle of the inside of that forearm over your eyes. You're looking straight ahead, the middle of your forearm is above your head, you know that that block, now that hand comes in line with this shoulder. And that's what you want. You don't want it over there where it's not protecting you. You want it across, covering over onto that shoulder. Good. Then bring that elbow down across, cover. Pull that elbow in. Let's try the other arm. Bring it across. Block up. Get it at that 45 degrees. Check it's in the right place. Nice. Bring an elbow across, cover. pull that elbow back, cross, block, cover, pull back, cross, block, cover, pull back, across, block, cover, pull back, cross, block, cover, pull back. Good, I want you to try 20 of those in your own time. Remember, there's 4 parts to each of those blocks, and I want you to say it in your head as you're doing it. Cross, block, cover, pull back. Good. Cross, block, cover, pull back. Very nice. I'd like you to carry on and do the other 18 by yourself. Come submit. Right, the next part of our lesson, we're going to be doing a basic front kick. This is called an up chuggy in Tang Soo Do. Up chuggy. There's various different spellings of this because it's a phonetic interpretation of the Korean. So you might see it spelled with a G or a K. Up chuggy. Start off, step back into your combat stance. So combat stance, from the side, put your weight nice and evenly on both of your legs, nice and relaxed. Bend those knees a little bit. Okay, bring the back hand up just off your cheek, front hand up just in front of you. Nice and comfortable, sideways, just there. Good. Now you're going to bring that back leg, bring that knee up. Get that knee up nice and high. Practice just lifting that knee up nice and clean. Alright. For now, just point your foot to the floor and lift that knee. Okay. Good. Once you've practiced that a few times, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the knee and straighten the leg. Lift that knee up and straighten the leg. You're going to see that knee coming up nice and proud and that foot straightening. Keep your arms up in that combat stance. Lift your knee up nice and proud in between those arms. Alright? And straighten that foot into the roof. Straighten that foot into the roof. And point your toes. Point your toes, ballet style. Alright. Lift that knee and kick. Lift that knee and kick. Good. Very nice. Now at this stage, I'd like you to try a few of those, maybe 5 or 6, and then I'd like you to try on the left leg. So we're going to start again with the left leg, just lifting that knee. Lifting that knee. Get that knee up nice and high. Good. Once you got that knee up nice and high, you've practiced that a few times. Practice getting that knee up and that foot out. Knee up and that foot out. Good. Knee up, foot out. Excellent. Knee up, foot out. Alright, good. What you have now is a front snap kick. Now that's a very common kick, common across a lot of different martial arts styles. That a lot of people do, that front snap kick. But in Tang Soo Do, what makes it unique is that we are going to generate a lot of power into our kicks, and we do that by adding in hip movement. So that gets your body in behind your kicks. All right, and that thrusting action is what differentiates the kicking in Tang Soo Do from the kicking in most other martial arts. So what we're going to talk about now is how to get that thrust, that power, into your front kick. So we're going to change it from a snap kick into a thrusting kick. How we're going to do that is, you're going to be on the ball of this foot here, all right? You're going to lift that knee up at the back, and you're going to extend your hip through. As if somebody's pushing on your hip and extending it into your kick. What's going to happen is that this foot, you're going to pivot through 90 degrees. So that foot is going to shift from straight on to there. And you're going to pivot not on the heel, don't pivot on the heel, pivot on the ball of your foot. around through to the 90 degrees. That allows your hips to come through into your kick. All right, good. So I'm going to be starting here, and when I finish, you'll see my hips have come forward. You see how they've twisted through. And that's what I want you guys to see. Is as I kick, the hips extend through. So my hip was back here with my kick, and the front snap is there. And now what I'm doing is I'm pivoting on this foot, all right, and I'm extending through. I'm not twisting. I don't want you to twist. Don't twist. Simply extend. Extend through that kick. Right, so watch this hip, watch the pivoting of this foot, and watch the extension that that gets my leg. My front snap kick would get to about, my kick gets so much further. All right, good. Now I want you to try that. Just try getting a little bit of a pivot on that back foot and a little bit of extension into that kick. Keep your hands up, breathe, nice and relaxed. Lift that knee and kick, up, shake. Very nice. Good. Try that again. Step back, nice and comfortable. Pick that knee up and extend. Up, shake. Good. Now put a lot of emphasis, a lot of thrusting into that kick. So don't just think about going up now. I want you to think about going through into your target. So we're going to be aiming for where the wall and the roof meet. We're going to be kicking into that part. Not just into the roof, but also into the wall. We're going to be getting that kind of trajectory with our kick and attacking in. All right, so from here, lift that knee and extend forwards into that kick. Good. Let's see from the other side, lifting that knee up and extending through with that kick. Very nice. Now that's the up shaking. So let's try that with the left leg. Don't forget that little pivoting on the ball of that foot, that knee up. Don't twist, simply extend through with your hip. Very nice. Pick that knee up and extend through with your hip. Okay. Pick that knee up, extend through with your hip. Now you can just land, and you can simply just shift your weight onto that leg and turn, right? And then you're ready for your next kick. This way you can keep doing a few kicks with the same leg on the spot. So we're going to do, I think, 10 with the left leg, and then we'll come back and do another 10 with the right. Let's go. 1, 2, 6, net, das, yes, elbow, yeah, out, you. Okay, good. Now the right leg. Remember, lifting up, getting that knee nice and proud in between the arms, lifting that knee cleanly towards the roof, and then pivoting, extending through with that hip. Nice and straight. Good. And turn. Nice and straight. Turn. Nice and straight. Turn. Nice and straight. Turn. That's it. Extend through. Push that hip in. Get that hip into your kick. Get that hip into your kick. Nice. Keep that knee up nice and proud. Get that kick up. I'm going to do it at a 45-degree angle so you can see everything that's happening. Watch the pivoting here. Watch the extension of the hip, the pointing of the foot, and how nice and proud that knee is coming up into that kick. All right. Hold the hands up. Lift that knee and extend. Nice. And that's the up check. Right, one of the other things that we do in Combat Tang Soo Do, which is quite unique to traditional styles, is we are going to introduce now, for want of a better term, boxing basics. These are very practical. People have proved in the ring over a large number of centuries that it's very practical to stand nice and comfortably with your hands up, whereas you'll see a lot of traditional styles tend to have our hands down on our hips here. That's not very practical when you're fighting somebody. So the practical Combat Tang Soo Do teaches you to keep those hands up like we're doing in that fighting stance. So just going over that fighting stance, let me just show you it again. All right, what you would do, get your legs comfortably apart, Get up onto the balls of your feet, so you would lift the heels slightly, you would soften the knees down, all right? That backhand is just off this cheekbone, the back cheekbone, but you should still be able to see that fist out of the corner of your eye. Other hand is up, not too close, a little bit further out. And because we're a kicking system, we need a little bit more range, so we don't have it close, but maybe like boxers have it just a little bit further out so you can take your kicks. All right. From there, though, we have to be able to throw a punch. From there, though, we have to be able to throw a punch. So the front hand snapping out is called a jab. All right. So remember how to make your fist. Take your hand, curl those fingers up, roll them up. Take that thumb, wrap it around the outside onto the top. I want the thumb on the outside. Don't put that thumb on the inside. Keep that thumb on the outside. When you're punching, focus on these first two knuckles. Those first two knuckles are critical, all right? And that's where your focus is going to be. So from here, nice and straight, as if somebody's pushing on your elbow, all right? And punch it out nice and straight, punch it out nice and straight. Keep that wrist area stiff. Keep everything lined up. Okay, so there's no bend in the wrist is straight, straight there. Focus on those first two knuckles, snapping out that jab. Let's go. 1, 2, sit, neck, touch, yes, elbow, yeah, out, yo. Very nice. Switch those legs around. Put that other leg in front. Okay, get that back hand up, front hand up. But again, we're practicing the jab, so it's that front hand that's firing out nice and straight. That front hand that's firing out nice and straight. All right, get ready for that jab. And 1, 2, sit, neck, touch, yes, elbow, yeah, up, yo. Remember, it's not like you're knocking on the door. It's like a piston, like a battering ram going straight out. So from there, it's like somebody pushes on that elbow and that hand extends through, nice and straight. Good. Then immediately snaps back to that protective position, back to covering yourself up. You don't want to have your hands down here. You want to have them up, and you want the elbows tucked in. Elbows are protecting your body, hands are protecting your face. All right, get those hands and elbows up. All right, practice a few more of those jabs, snapping them out, nice and straight, snapping them out, nice and straight. And in the next lesson, we're going to talk about the cross punch. All right, happy training. 1, 2, sit, neck, touch, yes. Go, yeah, up, you.